Last week we had a failed attempt at anchoring it double-breasted, and then we decided to head on over to Treasure Cay.
The world has made you want to sail away with us. Check out our website, SAILTSB.com, for more info. And you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and bell. It doesn't cost you a dime, and at the pace we put out videos, it won't annoy you either. Whew, there it goes. We're going to turn the camera on a second. It flashes over there.
We set our anchor here, and we drug back, and then we drug over into the here, where we had about a foot under keel. Basically flying by braille. One of these days it's going to get me. And then of course there was a boat right here, which his lights were really deceiving how far or how close he actually was. But alright, we should be good here. On 4 separate occasions we've anchored right here in about 7 feet of water. Never had any issues with the boat dragging, especially in the high currents that swap. But this time, we anchored back here at about 9 feet of water. And as I watched it over an hour period after the current had swapped one way and then back the other, we were dragging. Our anchor had let loose. So in my opinion, the clear and better anchorage is here. And if you can't get this anchorage, you're better off to anchor on the outside.
So we did not have a fantastic night's sleep. Looking forward to a beautiful day of sailing. Cruising along at how many knots we're going? 8 knots under sail. Sitting down there enjoying my first bite of Bahama bread. And we hit a bommy. Hard. So
I don't even know what damage you did, but not much I can do about it anyway. So
not on the charts.
Sail on.
And then I went to the bow and we saw a bommy lookout, and there was probably what, 10 or 12 more that were not on the charts. It's not like bommies shift during hurricanes, so I don't know. And it wasn't like it was uncharted territory because there was other bommies on the chart, just not those.
It did say numerous uncharted coral heads.
I didn't hear
but
that.
I figured 30 feet of water. I thought they had to chart them below 6 feet.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna find a place to anchor where we get where we're going, and Scott said the rudder is messed up because straight is not straight. So we'll go check out the damage with the GoPro and see what we did. Crossing along the Atlantic side of the Bahama Banks, I believe. Hard to see in this here picture, but there is a nice reef in between us and that there land. And we are kicking over some 6 to 9 foot rollers as we cruise in that direction, planning to hit Man o' War. Nunjack at around 5:35 p.m. And we will then dive on our boat and check out what's going on down there.
Well, what's going on down there is there's a chunk of my keel missing. A fairly good sized chunk of my keel, as you can clearly see. Now on the other side of the boat over here, it looks flawless. I mean, those are normal. Not even the paint was scraped away. The sail drives are fine. There was not even a nick on the back of them, and the rudders were just fine as well. I guess the whole rudder thing was just in my head from jumping the curb. But my lights could use a little bit of help. Bottom paint's doing fine. not on the lights. So with our inspection done, we set sail, and that's Whale Cay. We're going to head back into Treasure and just see how she actually did fare through the hurricane.
Coming up on Treasure. It doesn't seem from this vantage point that it's devastated, but I'm sure a lot of them have rebuilt, and I'm sure once we get a closer view, it'll be a different story.
We were really surprised to see the palm trees upright, but we later learned that for the last 2 years, that's all the company's been doing out there is uprighting these palms. Now, when we're coming into the channel here, this is the entrance channel. There was a little bit more sand out on the point than what we're used to, and there were no signs, but we've shot this channel many times, so we were pretty comfortable.
Seawall structural damage. I don't believe the gas docks are back up, but I'll take a look. The signage definitely looks new, which tells me maybe they are back open. There's a car out there. Got a little trailer set up. Maybe they are back open. Yep. I guess they're back open. Definitely damage to some of the docks. The houses look okay. We've stayed there before. Another block! How many feet are you at?
So they rebuilt these condos in pretty good time, I might say.
There's a boat on the seawall. So the seawall looks like it comes out about 5 feet. But you look fairly deep right in here. There is a tree, but I think it's past your depth on the ground. There's another tree over here. Go a little bit right. Okay. I think you're good. There's a log in the water. It's gonna go in the space between.
You can clearly see the difference between people that have been over there and started rebuilding and people that have not been there since the hurricane.
A big tree to the left. Keep going a little bit straight to the right. Big tree right here. Stay straight. So thanks to David and Paul, we have a nice dock with a golf cart and an ice machine and water and power and a will. That's amazing.
When we hit the ground here, it was really hard once you got foot on ground to see all the trees that had been knocked down, and a lot of people have started to rebuild though, quite a few, but a lot haven't. You see a lot of the shell homes like that, where people are actually adding a second story to what was only a one-story building. But the knocked down trees and shrubbery is just everywhere. One of the odd things was getting used to not having the trees and the shrubbery that was grown up. You'd be surprised how much your body actually orientates to that kind of stuff. It was kind of surprising to try to get around there for a while. As we roll around the end of the point here, and we start to head back down towards Treasure proper, we can see just how bad it is the closer you get to beachside. Again, a lot of houses have already been rebuilt, but a lot of houses are still not. These were the condos. This was the second phase, which they are already working on, which is kind of weird, because the first phase they haven't even started working on. They're just sitting there in limbo waiting for some type of, I don't know, settlement or all the owners to get back on board. I'm not real sure what they're waiting on. As we get closer into town, this is where our beloved Cocoa Beach bar was. It is no longer standing. And of course, across the street from that is the taxi stand and parking lot for the marina that you do not see in the background any longer. That was the home of the Spinnaker restaurant and the Tipsy, the famous bar, but we'll have more on that a little bit later. You can clearly see how all the palms are still leaned over on the resort property, which has yet to be purchased, and they haven't started rebuilding yet. But Miss Florence is back open, making those yummy cinnamon rolls every morning. And what we really came over here to see was the Treasure Cay beach villas. This is where Holly's mom lives 8 months out of the year. So we were really interested to see what they had done after rebuilding the house. Well, there she is. Looks great on the outside. Let's go have a look inside.
Oh, Mom did a great job rebuilding this. But they did turn off the refrigerator this time, just so we don't have any issues. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh, check out this Murphy bed. Wow, this is so cool. Good job, Mom. This is amazing. Those survived? That's amazing. So sad. There's Florence's. Is that where we're going for lunch? Open Monday to Saturday. Today's Sunday. Today's Sunday.
Closed on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. We have stuff at the boat.
We brought some meat and cheese and shit. So we wanted to come and patronize the locals.
We can do that tomorrow.
So this used to be the marina. There was the Tipsy Seagull across the way over there. They have cleared out all the old dock. Wow. But boats are moving about again. Things are cleaning up. They've got the place across the way cleaned up pretty well. Unfortunately, nobody's bought the resort as of yet.
Stuff to see.
Yeah.
Not how it looked last time we were here.
It's crazy the amount of destruction and undermining that was done to the seawall. It doesn't take long for all the vegetation to grow up. This whole seawall is missing, and so is the dock. But it's good to see that Wilson has Treasure Cay boat rentals back up and running. All those condos are gone.
Yeah. Pizza ovens. Need a pizza oven?
Yeah, right? They're propane. Can't really hurt them. This is where we used to have pizza Thursday nights. Now Miss Florence is doing it. Oh, wow. And most of the Tipsy ended up in the pool.
Yep. I think my mom found our sticker.
A little known fact about the Tipsy Seagull. Both our kids and Terry and Cindy's kids both got their first drinks here. Because in the Bahamas, if you can belly up to the bar, you can drink. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this is where Holly had her first drink as well. And then there's the whole grandma on the carpet deal, but we won't get into that. So did Quinn and Aiden.
So did I.
And this is what it looked like before the storm. Big difference, huh? Just breaks my heart. There were a lot of children that drank here for the first time.
Envision Vanessa in the pool.
Wow. Huh?
Private Island sticker made it. Chasing Tail, Orlando, Florida.
Well, Private Island made it.
I could have sworn my sister found our sticker. Oh, there's Sailor Man.
Oh, yeah. Some things are hard to do away with. I don't remember how many posts were even on out here.
I remember we had a...
They're over there on the
post
top.
above it.
Yeah.
I don't remember being on these posts.
Oh, there we are. So all those condos to right in front of you are gone, all the way across. All the docks are gone. And this is what it looked like before the storm, looking back at those docks and all those condos. Don't forget to join us next time as we explore the rest of the island.